Drive like a pro, think, react, drive smart. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we will check how well you know traffic rules. I have prepared for you some interesting and slightly tricky traffic situations that any driver can face. So get comfortable, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And at the end of the video, write in the comments how many right answers you got. Let's look at the next situation. You are driving on a roadway with clearly marked travel lanes. Traffic is moving normally, and other drivers around you expect vehicles to continue forward, not backward. In most driving situations, backing up in a travel lane is extremely dangerous because it is unexpected and gives other drivers very little time to react. Because of this risk, traffic laws strictly limit when backing up in a travel lane is allowed. Only very specific situations are considered acceptable, and even then, the maneuver must be done carefully and only when it is safe. Question: you should never back up your vehicle in any travel lane, except answer 1, to parallel park, answer 2, to make a U-turn, answer 3, at intersections, answer 4, at lane crossings and on curves. Correct answer: to parallel park. Detailed explanation. Backing up in a travel lane is generally prohibited because it creates a serious hazard for other road users. Drivers behind you do not expect a vehicle to suddenly reverse, especially in moving traffic. However, parallel parking is the one common and legally accepted exception. Why to parallel park is correct. When parallel parking, backing up is necessary to position your vehicle correctly. Other drivers usually recognize the maneuver. It is typically done at low speed. It occurs along the curb, not in the middle of fast-moving traffic. As long as you signal properly, check for traffic, pedestrians, and cyclists, and back up slowly, this action is allowed. Why the other options are incorrect: to make a U-turn. Backing up to make a U-turn is unsafe and illegal. U-turns must be completed using forward motion and only where permitted. At intersections, backing up in an intersection is extremely dangerous. Intersections involve crossing traffic, pedestrians, and cyclists, and reversing here can easily cause a collision. At lane crossings and on curves, these areas already have limited visibility. Backing up where sight distance is reduced greatly increases the risk of crashes and is not allowed. Key safety reminders: never back up in a travel lane unless absolutely necessary. Parallel parking is the main exception. Always check mirrors and blind spots before reversing. Move slowly and be prepared to stop immediately. Summary: backing up in a travel lane is almost always unsafe and illegal. The only acceptable exception listed is when you are backing up to parallel park, and even then, it must be done carefully and with full awareness of your surroundings. Final answer: to parallel park. Let's look at the next situation. You have finished driving and are about to park your vehicle on the street. Even though parking may seem simple, there are several important safety steps every driver must follow before leaving the vehicle. These steps help prevent theft, protect your car from rolling, and ensure safety for other road users. When you leave a parked vehicle unattended, traffic laws expect you to secure it properly. This means taking actions that prevent the car from moving and make it harder for someone else to use or tamper with it. Question: when you park and leave your vehicle in the street, you should not. Answer 1, lower the windows. Answer 2, stop the engine. Answer 3, remove the ignition key. Answer 4, set the parking brake. Correct answer: lower the windows. Detailed explanation. Lowering the windows is not recommended when you leave your vehicle parked on the street. Why lower the windows is the correct choice. Leaving your windows down makes it easier for someone to steal items from your vehicle, increases the risk of vehicle theft, allows rain, dust, or debris to enter the car, reduces overall vehicle security. For these reasons, windows should be fully closed when you leave your vehicle unattended. Why the other options are correct actions. Stop the engine. You must always turn off the engine before leaving your vehicle. Leaving it running is unsafe, illegal in many places, and wastes fuel. Remove the ignition key. Taking the key with you prevents unauthorized use or theft of your vehicle. Never leave the key in the ignition. Set the parking brake. The parking brake keeps your vehicle from rolling, especially on hills or uneven surfaces. This is a critical safety step, even if the road looks flat. Key safety reminders. When parking on the street, always turn off the engine. Remove the ignition key, set the parking brake. Close all windows and lock the doors. These habits protect your vehicle and improve overall road safety. Summary. All listed actions except one are required when leaving your vehicle parked. The action you should not do is lowering the windows, as it reduces security and increases risk. Final answer, lower the windows. Let's look at the next situation. You are driving near large vehicles, such as trucks and buses. These vehicles are much bigger than passenger cars, and because of their size, height, and design, the driver's view of the road is limited in several critical areas. Many crashes happen because car drivers do not understand where these blind spots are and assume the truck or bus driver can see them. To drive safely around large vehicles, it's important to know exactly what the driver can and cannot see. Question: all trucks and buses have. Answer 1, large front and rear blind spots. Answer 2, large front and side blind spots. Answer 3, large front, side, and rear blind spots. Answer 4, none of the above. Correct answer, large front, side, and rear blind spots. Detailed explanation. Large trucks and buses have significant blind spots on all sides, much larger than those of a passenger car. Front blind spot. Because of the height of the cab and the position of the driver may not see vehicles directly in front of the truck. Smaller vehicles can completely disappear from view. Stopping distances are long, increasing the danger. Side blind spots, these are often called no zones. The right side blind spot is especially large. Vehicles traveling alongside the truck may not be visible in mirrors. Staying too long beside a truck is very dangerous. Rear blind spot, trucks and buses have no rear view mirror. Like cars, the driver cannot see vehicles directly behind. Following too closely removes your escape space. Rear-end collisions are more likely, while the other answers are incorrect. Large front and rear blind spots, incomplete, because side blind spots are also significant. Large front and side blind spots, incomplete, because the rear blind spot is also dangerous. None of the above, incorrect, since blind spots are a well-known safety issue with large vehicles. Safety tips when driving near trucks and buses. Avoid driving in blind spots. Pass quickly and safely. Don't linger beside them. Never cut closely in front of a truck. Increase following distance. Assume the truck driver cannot see you. Summary: trucks and buses have large blind spots in the front, on both sides, and in the rear. Understanding this helps you make safer decisions and reduces the risk of serious crashes. Final answer: large front, side, and rear blind spots. Subscribe and never miss traffic rules lessons.